My name is Matthew.
And my name is Andy.
And today we will be talking about microtransactions and how it is changing the spending behavior of gamers. So, Andy, did you know in 2025, around 71% of revenue from AAA games was solely from microtransactions?
70%. That's 71%. That's
it's crazy.
That is crazy. That's crazy to believe because most times, like video games, you think, oh, video games nowadays, AAA games, $70. It used to be $60, now they're $70. So on top of that, if 71% of the revenue is coming from just like microtransactions, that's crazy to think about because that's like what 70% of $70.
70% of $70?
No, it's 170%. So it's like they're profiting more than just that original $70 price tag that like me are paying for.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you would see though in 2024. It was 58% of total revenue across all games. 58% was solely from microtransactions, but that fell in 2025 to 48%, so it fell down, but that can be attributed to games getting more expensive as well. So it looks like you're getting charged more money, and also you're getting your like microtransaction tax from whatever you're doing as well. Like there's this other statistic I saw, like 51% or 50%ish of gamers report spending doing one microtransaction a month at least in a game.
It has to be more than that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I believe it has to be more than that because that makes me think about. Did you ever hear about that lawsuit with Epic Games back in like I think it was 2000?
Yeah, I think I have.
2022 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It was the lawsuit that Epic Games. From the FTC one, where they were charged, I think it was around $250 million or maybe $300 million. It's within that price range because they used something called dark patterns that cause their users to do accidental, like microtransaction purchases, and like that they were forced to refund players the amount that they spent because of their microtransactions. Yes.
So are these dark patterns? Do they like trap you into buying stuff easier, like, or it's harder to understand what you're doing whenever.
Yeah, so basically, like it's like a common thing in games. If you click the X button, it's like your confirm button. Yeah. But for Fortnite, when you purchasing things, if you click the back button, which was 0, the back button was actually the purchase button.
Well, that
it's kind of like trapping people into using microtransactions in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's very shocking that such a big game does that. I mean. Last year, I believe you told me earlier, Epic Games, through Fortnite alone, made $6 billion, which that's an insane amount for whenever their only cost is server costs. And whenever they charge for microtransactions, oftentimes these companies have to pay almost nothing to make what they do. Like, as well, you were telling me earlier about CSGO and stuff like that with the cases.
There's so many games like that. CSGO, they use loot box or like cases and keys where it's kind of like when you play games you get a random case drop. The case can range from anywhere from like $1 or like $2 cases to sometimes you can even get really expensive cases that cost like hundreds.
Wow.
But in a key is like $5. So you get a really cool case, really expensive case, and you're like, oh, it's only $5 to buy a key, I might as well buy a key. But when you play a game you get cases almost every single game, so it's like those $5 add up most time to more than what the case costs. And like there's other games like genres like gacha games where the entire point of the game is to spend money, get a chance of getting something really good, and so you could advance like where you're at in the game. Big AAA games like Activision and EA, they profit solely off of microtransactions just through points and through like their battle pass or whatever.
Isn't this kind of similar to gambling?
It is. That's kind of the main dilemma because it's like before in the past it was you buy a game, right? Yes. You buy a $40 game, $20 game, you keep the game forever. Now most games, they're free, right? Like FIFA and COD. Yeah, they're free. However, the issue is they kind of trap their users into keep playing the game because of like buyer's remorse. So like if you spend $20 on a game, you're like, man, I have to keep playing this game. And by keep playing the game, you're enticed to like spend money through microtransactions.
Yeah. It's kind of insane to compare like the first microtransactions to like the ones today, because I believe the first microtransaction was, I believe, Horse Armor and I think Skyrim or something like that. And now most microtransactions are just for like skins in games, or like in a lot of gacha games, it's like pay to win basically. And it's just crazy to see $5 for something back then to now it's common to see $10, $20. I mean, I think it outpaces inflation to like see $10 or $20 for a skin for something that doesn't provide really anything to you.
It's consumerism. It's user enjoyment. And so the main takeaway from today is, at what point is microtransaction video games at what point is it considered gambling, or is there anything we can do about it?
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day.